No Man's Sky just got updated on the experimental branch with an absolutely huge 62 note patch. It is just insane. New community event missions, new Quicksilver items, loads of crash fixes, general stability and quality of life improvements, and more. Let's get into this beast. Added new events to the Nexus. Occasionally encrypted missions will appear on the Nexus mission list. The objectives for these missions are hidden until the mission is in progress, but the rewards are far higher. This is super cool and something that is just perfect for No Man's Sky. Can't wait to try these out. Each day, every player also has a chance to complete a Nexus mission to earn Quicksilver. Yes, finally a consistent method for gaining Quicksilver. Hard to say it's back when it used to be more restricted, so this is even better. Added new customization items to the Quicksilver shop. A full suit of Viking style armour. Hells yes, new item to the Quicksilver shop on screen now. As well as these, which were actually already in the files, there are 10 special exotic heads which have place saver icons. But these are almost definitely the cool alien heads we saw in the trailer, so expect them to come with Quicksilver community style missions soon. They'll likely roll them out 1 or 2 a week once it gets going. Progress toward unlocking these items is achieved by community-wide completion of Nexus missions. As before with the former community events, they need to be unlocked, but a time limit of sorts isn't so much mentioned. In the next era community missions we got them generally a week long, though a few toward the end were longer. They were fun to begin with, and some of them stood out quite a bit as being a lot of fun, but they seemed a bit generic. I have hopes that these will be more varied. I'll be doing a video on some of these that are available, so keep an eye out for that. If these missions become a standard thing that are added to as time goes on, it could really boost the longevity of the game. New things, even if small, added regularly seems to work for so many games, and keeps the fun alive. Also, one of the main issues with the former community events, especially for a sandbox game, is that it didn't properly appeal to all players, I don't think. It was kind of in the middle. Players who had very little time complained it was too much work, while players who put a lot of time in every week were done on the first day and waiting a week. This implementation now, if it is how I understand it, could be a really good move, but we'll know more when it is fully released to the public, which I expect will be Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday next week probably. Please note these items and the relevant progression quest will not unlock until this update is live on all platforms. This is quite cool. It's being tested in a way that isn't giving beta testers who are restricted to Steam PC an unfair advantage. Fixed a number of mission flow issues in standard Nexus missions. Increased the reward from standard Nexus missions. Improved the visuals of the mission start UI in Nexus missions. Introduced a number of PC VR and PSVR rendering optimizations. Significantly improved image quality in PSVR, reduced blurriness caused by TAA jitter and fixed low quality terrain atmosphere jaggies. Introduced a number of general PC optimizations. Introduced an optimization to region decoration. Increased the stack multiplier on a significant number of products. Fixed an issue that prevented larval cores and hypnotic eyes from being used as cooking ingredients. Fixed bad data in the nutrient refiner recipes for various cheeses and cheese-based products. Tangy cheese finally possible to make, huzzah! Fixed an issue that prevented chips, multi-tools, etc. being rotated in the inventory. Fixed an issue that caused the Blaze Javelin not to work in VR. Dark Lord will be happy about this one. Fixed an issue that caused players with rocket boots to jump when selecting things in the quick menu. Rebalanced NPC language encounters so that attempts at using alien words are viewed more positively. Fixed an issue that caused creature bait stored in the cargo inventory to be unavailable. Fixed an issue that caused double inputs on some UI screens. Fixed an issue that caused the incorrect unit cost to be used when purchasing exosuit slot upgrades. Quite glad about this one, there was no other workaround than to just throw away things of appropriate value. Improved audio balance in a number of places, as well as fixing some missing sounds and some incorrectly looping sounds. Fixed an issue that caused NPCs to sometimes face the wrong way in the Nexus. Fixed a number of incorrect and missing control icons. Fixed a number of control conflict issues when plugging multiple gamepads into one PC. Added validation to prevent invalid actions being bound. Fixed a number of stuttering issues when using mouse lock on the Steam controller. Fixed an issue where the input for uploading a base screenshot did not work correctly on consoles. Fixed repeated triggering of a warning noise when registering specific actions with Steam. Fixed a number of issues where weapons would interfere with quick menu use on PC. This was annoying, happened constantly with my tray manipulator. Fixed a PC control issue that caused discovery page subsections to be incorrectly closed. Fixed a number of colour and texture issues in a specific exotic biome variant. Fixed a number of collision issues on the Space Anomaly. Added audio to Kronos' barbecue on the Space Anomaly. Made landing base seats sittable in the Space Anomaly. Fixed some specific LODing issues on Space Anomaly. I now know that means level of detail. Fixed a number of LODing issues with specific fighter style starship variants. Fixed a number of collision and visual issues with freighter hangars. Fixed an issue that caused Fecium deposits to have an incorrect icon when viewed through the analysis visor. Fixed a number of issues with the graphic settings descriptions in the PC options page. Improved the visuals of a number of mission icons. Removed some erroneous automatic chat messages. Added automatic chat messages when transferring items to players not in your current group. Added automatic chat messages when starting missions. Added automatic chat messages when short of ingredients to build a pinned item. Fixed a soft lock that could occur when answering the communicator after swapping ships or summoning ships. Fixed a camera issue that could occur when answering the communicator when playing in third person. Added a workaround to prevent a permanent black screen when using older AMD drivers. Added a workaround to prevent a crash bug in older AMD drivers. Added a workaround for driver issues with AMD laptops. Fixed a number of rare crashes when testing collision. Fixed a number of inventory related crashes. Fixed a rare threading crash. Fixed a soft lock that could occur when opening the Nexus mission list with the chat window open. Fixed a crash that could occur on PS4 in the Galaxy map and loading Starfield. Fixed a crash that could occur when loading very large bases. Fixed a rare networking crash. Fixed a rare memory corruption. Fixed a Linux driver issue. Various localized text improvements. Just a crazy list there to keep up to date on everything No Man's Sky, as well as guides with all the tips and tricks you could want and some added extras. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to ensure you get notified. Been working on a cool guide the last few days, I think you'll like it. Expect it tomorrow. Also check the pinned comment for the Xaine Tool website full of useful information and extended info from the guides. The Discord that is nearing 1,000 people now, and my merch store along with Patreon if you want to help support the channel. Have a fantastic day, folks.